day I got wounded, I took lead about 15 meters before we got to this break in the wall. 10 to 15 meters past the wall, I stepped down with my left leg. I landed basically on my head. I couldn't move or anything, all I could do was yell.
The day that I was notified that my husband had been injured, I was on a break from work in the morning. It was around 11 o'clock. They had called and explained that he was on a foot patrol and that he had been injured by an IED. I got off the phone with him soon afterwards. My father-in-law called me to make sure I was okay. I'd called my mother. Her and my brother actually drove down so that we could get up to Bethesda to meet him when he flew in. He was the first off the medevac. The doctors, the corpsmen, they let me stand up on my tippy toes to reach him, to give him a kiss, and I told him I loved him.
Yeah, her and my mom would stay in my room every night because I wouldn't trust being left alone in the hospital.
He had been in the ICU for 2 weeks, and then he moved to the 5th floor, where he stayed. I guess he was there from November till January 10th.
Whenever I first got down to physical therapy, it was basically just a lot of mat work, working on just trying to get some leg strength. It took forever just for me to be able to get down there.
At first I was pregnant, so I was at the hospital almost 24/7. I would go to his therapy, all of his appointments. I would take her, she would come to the hospital with us, and we would watch Daddy get better.
When I first got injured, we did have a house down in North Carolina, but it has steps. Doorways weren't big enough whatsoever, anything like that. I've been in it once since I got injured, and it was a nightmare. We usually stay at her mother's house, where it's actually got one handicapped bathroom where the shower isn't in there. So I'll have to get out and jump out of my wheelchair and like bounce across the floor to be able to bathe myself. It gets frustrating. I mean, you live with it because you kind of have to, so.
I understand it's easier for me to get him a drink whenever he wants to, or when he wants a drink, it's 5 times quicker for me to do it. But if he could do these things with having our daughter and him helping with our daughter, my stress level would go down so much.
The new homes for our troops just allows me and my family with just like a sense of security where they don't need to worry about leaving me alone if I can't reach something or anything like that. Everything is completely adapted to me.
It'll be amazing for the open floor plan because he's going to be able to be the man he is and he was. He's going to be able to help me by helping me cook or get ready for dinner, or we can spend family time together in the living room without constantly being interrupted to go help him do this or get this. He'll be able to get things on his own. Being
able to take a shower there without having to use the shower chair that I have over at the Malone house.
He'll be able to get a shower or a bath all by himself without having my name called, so I can watch him get in or out of the shower to make sure he doesn't slip, doesn't fall.
It makes me feel amazing that Homes for Our Troops is going to give me this home. We were trying to figure out what we could do to actually be able to live somewhere, and then when we found out about it, we thought it was pretty amazing that someone would literally build you a house that's made for you.
It really shows people their kindness and their heart to take their time to give back to the community and give back to the men and women who have served their country.
I think it says a lot. I think it shows that there's a lot of people out there that really do care. It gives them an opportunity to show like how much they support all the veterans in America.